All right. What's up, guys? Patrick here. So, if you did your lunge challenge yesterday, you're probably very sore. So, I'm gonna take you through a few stretches just to make sure you're recovering the right way. Because if you did those lunges I did yesterday, my legs are dead. So, let's get a couple things going on first. Drop it down right here. Let's open. I'm gonna have to walk back here. Let's drop it nice and wide. Release that lower back. You gotta hold each stretch for about 30 seconds right there. So try to get nice and deep. Always remember to breathe and exhale into your stretch. Now from here, what I want you to do is go side to side, drop it to the left side, drop it to the right side, pump it up a couple times, and then spin that toe all the way up and sink deep into that stretch. So that inner thigh, keeping your knee behind your toe, dropping it nice and low right there. Switch it over to the opposite side whenever you're ready. Oh yeah, that's the one. That inner thigh is on fire. Fire. All right, whenever you're ready, bring it back and drop it on that downward dog. Actively trying to get your chest down, stretching the back side of your legs. And you're gonna pump up and back those legs. All the way down. Good. From here, take a couple breaths. And walk it out. Push those elbows. Sink into that stretch. Try to get your butt as low as you possibly can. All the way down. Good. Just hold it there for a couple more seconds. Let me fix this camera real quick. There you go, that's a little better. All right. As from here, walk back out. You're going to go onto pigeon pose on that high plank. From here, right leg goes down. I want you to try to get your shin lined up with that line in front of you. And then exhale into the stretch. Just try to get down as low as you can. Make sure you're breathing, trying to reach a little further. Oh yeah. And then switch whenever you're ready. Push back. And then you're gonna switch it onto that low lunge position right here. So dropping that left knee to the floor, you're squeezing your left butt cheek and you're leaning into that stretch. Interlace those fingers, reach up as high as you can, all the way. Good. Now you're gonna try to get low here. If you can put your hands down, that's great. If you can get down even lower, pushing this knee out and try to get your elbows down all the way to the floor. That's even better. Remember, you gotta breathe. This don't work if you don't breathe. Two more breaths in there. Oh, yeah. And then release that leg, shake it out, drop it down. Same thing, exhale into stretch, try to get your chest down. Good, release, take a deep breath, now try to do it again one more time. Exhale, straight down. Wiggle your toes. You can pull your toes in up to your chest. And release. Good. Other side. Lean into it. Squeeze that right butt cheek. Oh yeah, you feel it there. That's where I feel it the most. And release those fingers. Push up high. All the way. And drop your hands to the floor. Oh, this one's tight. This one doesn't go that way. Try to get it a little bit lower if you can. Pushing this knee out. Try to get those elbows. Yeah, that sucks. Down. Good. Now push it away. Oh. Drop it down all the way. Good. And whenever you're ready here, we're going to go back onto that left side pigeon pose. So high plank, push it back, drop it down. Oh yeah. And try to reach as far forward as you can. Good. Another trick that you can do is place your arm right there, so you keep this at a 90-degree angle, and then your left side reach as far as possible. That's going to open up a little bit more for your thigh there. Give it a couple breaths. Good, and release. All right, get those feet together, pull them in, and try to push down with your elbows. You don't want to force it, but just deep breath and exhale. On the exhale, you always try to push it a little bit more. And then you breathe in again. All right, guys, so now that's your basics for the stretches. Now what we're going to do is we're going to roll. This is going to be very painful if you have a foam roller at home. It's going to be a little bit painful, but it's going to make you feel 10 times better. And then when you do the stretches again, you're going to feel that you can go a lot further on your stretch. So we're going to start with your quads here. You're going to drop it down. Now, there's always a way to make it a little bit more intense. If you do a single foot and then you put the other one on top, it's going to be a lot more weight on the muscle, so that's going to make it more intense. Now, if you release that or you do both at the same time, it's going to be a little bit less. So we're going to start both quads on. Now you're going to roll from your hips all the way through your quads to the top of the knee, right there, back and forward. If I want to make this a little bit more intense, I'm going to push that to the side, and then you're going to go on one leg only. And if I want to make it more intense, I'm going to put that foot on top of the other one, and that's dropping all my weight on my quad. So that's going to be a lot more intense, right? So you're dropping right there, rolling it back and forward. And now when you're rolling, you not just want to go back and forth, you also want to go side to side. So you're tilting your hips back and forth. So forward and back, and then side to side. Roll right there. Trying to hit that IT band as well. So I'm doing my right side first, then we're gonna switch it on to the left side. Now if you want to get on that inner thigh, you're gonna have to spin. And then you drop inside. Right there. Get the head of the quad, so you're getting from here all the way inside. That hurts. Whenever you find a pressure point, whenever you find that one knot, you can just hold it a couple seconds. Just squeeze it and try to make it release. Oh yeah, there's one. You have tight hips, this will help you for sure. Alright, we're going from here. I go on to my IT band, so I'm gonna switch sides actually so you can see it better. IT band runs all the way through and it connects up here to hip. So we're gonna start from the bottom, working our way up, and then you're gonna hold right there and release that right hip. So drop it down. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Ugh. Again, every time you find a little knot, that's where you stop. You're rolling, all the way through. Now, whenever you make your way up to your hip, you don't want to roll the hip bone, obviously, but you want to get that hip flexor. That's where you want to focus the most of your weight. And you're going side to side. Like that. So we're rolling that hip flexor, not up and down, but side to side. And then you're gonna make your way to your glute. Now your glute is the biggest muscle in your body, right? So we're gonna work it. If you did the lunges yesterday, your glutes are very sore. So this is gonna help you out. All right, so you're making your way from your hip, you're turning it over. Now you get to sit right on that roller. Now from here, if you just sit on it and roll, you're gonna feel it. If you want a little bit more intensity, you're gonna lift your right leg on top of your left knee, push down, get this right knee heavy, and then roll back and forth. Now that is magic right there. Feels so good and so bad at the same time. All the way up to your lower back. Obviously not rolling your spine, but focusing on muscle. And then all the way through the bottom of that butt. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Oh, you're live, Nazi. You're live, Nazi. You want to roll with me? So you're going back and forth right there? Yeah. Casita's in the house. Good. And now you're going to finish. You're going to stay there as long as you need to, right? And then you're going to finish on your calf. Or you can work your way through your hamstring, rolling throughout. What's up, Sue? Oh, dinosaur. How are you? And make your way to your calf. I mean, oh, buddy. Once you get those calves all worked up, you switch it onto the other side. So you're starting from the right quad down and throughout, then making it to your IT band to the hip flexor, rolling through, hip flexor goes to the glute, and then you start working your way back down, glute, hamstring, and calf. So if you guys are sore, this is really gonna help out. Remember, once you do it, make sure you get that extra water. What's up, Tanya? You need one slider, one glue slider, and a met ball for the workout. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me know how you feel, how you like it, and we'll see you guys later. I don't have time because 9:45 is starting, so we don't have time to do the other side. But you can do it at home, so work on it. See you guys. Bye.